so big, so fast that it actually stopped traffic in its tracks right up in there. And some cars have actually backed out to try to get out of the and kind of get out of the way. And it looks like everybody's just kind of playing ball and just cool. Like they need to get out in the streets and make their voices heard at this time, and even at this most serious time.
A lot of people, hundreds, maybe thousands of people were marching from Boston City Hall, through Boylston Street to the Boston Common. That protest was also relatively peaceful. I walked alongside a lot of those people. They were chanting, they were holding signs. And of course, social distancing is very difficult here, but the majority of people do have masks on. They plan to kick off any minute now, headed to the State House. We'll be following that.
Friday's events in Boston's South End and ahead of Sunday's Black Lives Matter protest.
End of a demonstration that started at Nubian Square in Roxbury, and the marchers then made their way by police to move the crowd back in that area, and there you see a demonstrator throwing it back. Also a WBZ security analyst. And Ed, you're looking at the same picture as I am, and tell me your thoughts as you see this right now. We see an officer then moving in on someone who had just taken a tear gas canister and throwing other objects at police. Definitely something flaming in the street right there.
Yes, it's an interesting dynamic. We see it happen over and over again in Boston. I've watched the progression of these even sports victories in an old city. I can't tell exactly where that is, but
it's a car. I'm not sure if it's the same cruiser that we were looking at earlier, but there you can see
the intelligence is coming in from the different field forces that are out there: supervisors, detectives, undercover officers, surveillance officers. All that information is being fed into a central command. The information is being processed